Center for the Ethiopian Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to the first lesson on synthetic polymers. In the previous lesson, you were introduced to the concept of polymers and also their different classifications. Since then, you have learned all about polymerization. In today's lesson, we will be learning about addition polymers. We will also learn about polyethylene and polypropylene, including their monomers and their many uses. Let us get started, students. Synthetic polymers were first produced in the 19th century. Scientists began to chemically modify natural polymers to produce new substances. One of the first semi-synthetic polymers to be commercially available was called bakelite, which we will study later in this unit. The invention of bakelite was followed by the invention of rayon, which was the first synthetic fiber. Following the Second World War, the polymer industry expanded and has continued to evolve as one of the fastest growing industries in the world. One of the areas where there has been the greatest progress is in the field of addition polymers. Polyethylene is an addition polymer. It is so named because it is made by the addition polymerization of ethylene. A very large number of ethylene molecules are polymerized into a new form like this. The result is polyethylene, which is a durable, versatile, and useful material. Polyethylene has no taste and it has no color. It is lightweight and non-toxic. Best of all for commerce and industry, it is relatively cheap to produce. The combination of these advantages leads to polyethylene being used to produce many different types of goods, some of which you might see every day. Students, can you name some of the different items that are made of polyethylene? Take a moment to list as many as you can.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back. I'm sure you have discovered that polyethylene is very versatile. It is used to make sporting equipment, safety equipment, industrial equipment, and even containers for food and drink. These are only a few examples. There are many more correct answers that you have named. Share your answers after the lesson to your classmates. A similar addition polymer to polyethylene is called polypropylene. Its monomer is called propylene or propene, is combined through addition polymerization to produce polypropylene. Polypropylene is even stronger and tougher than polyethylene. It is also just as versatile as polyethylene. It is used for making food containers, ropes, fishing nets, carpets, and bottles, among many other goods. Let us pause for an activity, students. With a partner, see if you can write the chemical equation for the polymerization of ethylene and propylene. I am confident that you will have no trouble with this exercise. Do your best, and I will be back in a few minutes.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. Did you and your partner work diligently to complete the exercise? The polymerization of ethylene looks like this. In this way, ethylene is converted into polyethylene. The polymerization of propylene looks like this. This is how propylene is polymerized into polypropylene. Do these chemical equations look like yours, students? Great work. As we have learned, synthetic polymers like polyethylene and polypropylene are very useful for commerce and industry. But their disadvantages can also lead to a number of pressing environmental and health concerns. Synthetic polymers are very common and they do not biodegrade. Therefore, if an item made of synthetic polymer is improperly disposed of, it will remain to pollute the environment for hundreds or even thousands of years. Another cause for concern is the manufacturing process. Frequently, when synthetic polymers are manufactured, the process produces toxic fumes. The fumes can contain carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and other pollutants. Individually, the quantities of gas produced are not large, but industry produces so many synthetic polymers that the cumulative effect can have a very damaging effect on both health and the environment. Students, what are the necessary steps that we should take to protect the environment from pollution by synthetic polymers? Please form groups of 3 or 4 and discuss this important question. Make sure that you take notes so you will be able to report your ideas to the rest of the class.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello again. I am sure that your groups were able to think of many good ideas. One possible solution is to be sure to recycle plastics and polymers. In this way, we can reduce the demand for manufacturing new materials and lessen the environmental and health impacts. Another idea is to produce synthetic polymers that biodegrade. If the chemical composition of plastics broke down in the same fashion as organic polymers and did not produce toxic chemicals, then the effect on the environment would be minimal. A third possible solution is to closely regulate the polymer industry. If plastics companies are forced to limit the amount of pollutants that are produced, they would not only reduce pollution, but would have incentive to invest money into producing more environmentally friendly materials. What other ideas did you have? After the class, teacher, hold a discussion about the uses of propylene and polyethylene. As well, discuss the possible solutions for the environmental problems posed by plastics. That brings us to the end of today's lesson. We have learned about the addition polymers polyethylene and polypropylene. We have studied their monomers, their applications, and the environmental impact of the synthetic polymer industry. Until the next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.